Hey Days fans, it's a mate win today.
Again.
Um, I think that it's sort of unfair to Felony because we all know that Floey's on the horizon this week. An interesting little prelude into that was Chloe asking Daniel straight out today if he trusted her.
And what was his response? Should I or something?
Yeah, and then he got up and left the restaurant. She's like, are you leaving?
On his way to his surgery?
Yeah, that he hasn't even told her about.
Yeah. Maybe he'll go blind. He'll come back. And.
Oh, yeah, we haven't had a good blind in a while. Abe's our last blind person.
Is that a reoccurring theme?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, because Abe was blind.
Yeah, it is. I have to say
in his impotent days.
Oh, God. Yeah, it seems like he's got nowhere that. Lexi's looking pretty happy.
Other than the fact she's got to live with him. Anyway, I digress.
I don't remember what... Oh, I was going to say, I like how Daniel said he was going to leave before he said something he regretted. That part, you kind of get an A+, but leaving in the middle of a fight, not so cool. And then...
He had to go to his surgery.
Yeah, but he didn't tell her that. She thinks he's just walking off.
Well, if she'd stop being such a biatch and just being a troublemaker.
I loved it when she's complaining about Chloe and calls her a whore that goes around stealing other people's men. And Vivian's like...
Let the games begin. Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
That's awesome.
Get a little smirk on her face.
And then she's coming to comfort her. That's some good stuff. Let's dive in here. What do we want to talk about first? The whole Hope thing?
Princess Gina?
Is she Princess Gina? Does she have a split personality? Does she... What's going on with her? Is she having some kind of psychotic...
You see there's a tail in the picture?
Oh, that reminds me. Okay, so I know I'm all over the place tonight, but I'm fast forwarding, and for a second I'm like, is that a ghost?
Oh, this is going to be so awesome with Ari being Nicole's assistant. I mean, if they don't... She's not going to quit her job because she doesn't want to give Nicole the satisfaction of making her quit her job, and it's going to be awesome.
But are you going to let me tell them what I'm talking about?
Sorry.
With the ghost?
Yeah.
Like when she comes in hiding behind the coffee bag and the clothing bag, when you're fast forwarding, it just looks like some ghost is going through the scene. Yeah, she's not going to quit.
No.
She's going to persevere. She's going to show Victor Kiriakis that she can keep her man. And Victor, God, poor thing, now he's having to support Ariana and Chloe, both of which he hates because they're both the lesser of two evils.
He's got to support Chloe.
Yeah, he's already told Chloe she's got the thumbs up because she's better than Carly for Daniel.
But he doesn't have a job for her, right?
No, what I mean is he has to root for her.
Oh.
He already said, well, you're the lesser of two evils. And now he's got the same problem with Nicole and Ari. That's gotta suck.
Yeah, he gave Ari the lowdown. Don't underestimate Nicole. I love when Pope comes in and says, what are you doing here during the day?
Like, well, I delegate. You've got that work ethic thing. Dude, I want to delegate. I want a PA. I mean, I can't tell you how many minutes a week I spend going to Starbucks.
Is that a private assistant?
A personal assistant.
Personal assistant, okay.
I need somebody to go get my hot beverages for me. Do my makeup.
Yeah, I'm not into that. I like to do my own thing.
Well, aren't you noble? You can get my coffee then.
Sure, I'll get your coffee.
All right. I don't know. A lot of people aren't really sure if Hope is really Princess Gina, but there's definitely something in the split personality, and thank God. I've been looking forward to one of these things.
So is Princess Gina somebody else, or is it a split personality of Hope?
This is how I understand it, and please correct me if I'm wrong, because I had pesky things like jobs and stuff in between the storylines, so I didn't always get to see it every day.
You and Ari both, huh?
But when Hope first came back from the dead, she thought she was Gina, not Princess Gina, just Gina. And she was living at Maison Broads. Stefano had her, kept her there. She came back, she didn't remember being Hope at all. Bo kept going forward with his plans to marry Billy, and, Alice interrupts the wedding. No, this is Hope. I really believe it's Hope, and eventually it came out she really was Hope. Fast forward many years later, that's when things started getting dicey. Like, there were two parts that Christian Alfonso was playing. Princess Gina and Hope, but they were, I believe, two different women. And then I believe there was yet another Princess Gina who the other Princess Gina was like being an imposter to. And that one was like old and decrepit, like Miss Havisham or something.
Okay, I'm lost.
Yeah.
Let's talk about something easier about
Please,
Roman.
please clear that up for us if you can. Yeah, JD hates that whole John was Roman and yada yada yada. You just don't like that storyline.
I like it, but it's crazy.
Maybe it's how I explain things.
So Sierra in there snooping around just like our kids do.
Oh, I love
Mommy's got a secret. It's
I love
either
how
the
she
wallets,
shut the door.
it's the wallets, or it's like Princess Gina paraphernalia, like a, I don't know. I never saw her. Does she have like a
jewelry?
like? Does she have one of those tiaras or something?
I'm
or
sure, but I think it's going to be everybody's wallet.
That'd be cool.
Because that would be something for Sierra to, like, even like a young child could figure out, because she opens it up and she sees pictures of like Justin and Abe and...
Yeah.
And the best part of that is that she just got told by Hope today that stealing is wrong, so I'm pretty sure it's going to be something that even a 6-year-old could figure out is stealing.
Yeah, they've positioned it.
Yeah.
Very clever writers.
I liked how when Hope told
Victor,
and he's like, "That's a girl."
Man, you can scout. You know how much they can scout those things. Victor, come on.
That's the hardest thing as a parent, when your kid gets in trouble for something and you're not really that upset. Those certain things. Of course, we support their teachers in every way.
So much does it suck. Hope had to listen to Carly talk to Bo on the phone. It's like, oh, God. Don't you want to just wrangle them?
That's the kind of moment that makes me, like, really, really feel for these characters. I mean, like, certain scenes just make your heart hurt, and that's what I call good writing and acting. But, oh my God, I don't think I could go on if I heard some woman that you were involved with saying "I love you too," knowing you'd said it to her first.
Yeah, and then
it would never happen.
It will never happen. I was just thinking of what
God.
Carly said to. Said, you were listening, weren't you? Or did she say that? Or I know you heard what I was saying. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. Anyway, blah blah blah.
Do these people not have peripheral vision ever? Any of them?
No, and they have cones of silence.
Yeah.
God, they were arguing so loud in that pub. The
I
manager
know.
should have come over and like, excuse me, folks, keep it down.
If it had been us, we would have gotten in trouble. We get in trouble for everything. We'd have been talking that loud. We'd have got kicked out.
Yeah. Anyway, I hope Chloe get it on this week. It's only Tuesday.
They're supposed to, honey. You only have 3 more days to wait. Be patient.
I know. I'm just so sick of whatever they're called, download. They're so pathetic.
But I'm also feeling like we put so much energy into them getting together. I'm not ready to give that up yet.
Man, download just goes through the women like chop, chop, chop.
Oh, yeah, that was awesome when Nicole's like, well, you did fall in love with a friggin' player.
Yeah.
Good point, Nicole.
He's not really a player. He just jumps around a lot.
Yeah, well, okay, you got involved with a man whore.
Yeah, there you go.
I don't mean to, like, harp on a certain subject, but does anybody think that one of those long chains, like Hope and Sammy always wear, that, I don't know, perhaps you might be able to get on Hope, Faith, and Miracle's website, might look good with this meat shirt?
It might.
If somebody were to want to, give it to me.
Okay.
Yeah?
No.
Okay. Mother's Day might be coming up. Anywho, I think we've pretty much covered it. I'm going to give the quote of the day to when Hope said to Victor, "You're as bad as Abe," and he's like, "No one's as bad as Abe." That was awesome. What does he have to, what's his beef with Abe?
I don't know. Tomorrow some good stuff with Ari and Nicole.
Oh, yeah. Those
that
two
should
are
be
fun.
classic. And I don't remember the other two.
Well, there's some... Is there Daniel? There's no Molly Burnett show. 2 days in a row we're going through withdrawal.
I know.
What were those previews all about?
Could have been too important.
I don't remember. I don't think there was anything about Sammy or EJ.
All right. The felony people need to come out of the woodwork. I want to wear another shirt tomorrow.
And Brianna, where the hell are you? Eric Martzoff, get your peeps worked up.
Yeah, tweet something on your massive followers and get them to vote.
I need to talk to you tonight. All right.
All right. The couple that watches stays together.
Stays together.